happening, folks? Coach Johnson here. I am down here in San Diego at Mission Beach. So the marine layer is burned off. If you're not used to San Diego, don't understand how it works, usually in early summer, which is May and June, there's a foggy layer that comes in and it kind of covers the whole coastal area. And then as the day progresses, it burns off. So if you're coming to visit San Diego and you want the maximum sunshine, you want to do that more in July and August and even September, so you avoid that marine layer issue. So anyway, today we're going to talk about a couple of things that I'm going to be doing differently with the channel and some different directions we're going. And on my channel, I spend a lot of time working on debunking fitness myths, giving the best advice I can to help you get in shape, talk about self-defense. And a lot of the myth busting is really bringing out uncomfortable truths. And most people in general, especially in American society, we would prefer to have the comfortable lie than the uncomfortable truth. And also we tend to stray towards things that reaffirm on confirmation bias. Confirmation bias is like you see articles and videos that basically speak to what you already believe. It kind of reinforces your point of view. And we all do this to some degree. I'm sure I'm as guilty as many people also are. However, I'm a big believer in looking at data, however you want to pronounce it. I'm sure someone will correct me. And making decisions based less on feelings and just raw emotion, and looking at actual statistics, numbers, case studies, things that I can look at objectively and say this is the best decision. So with that kind of knowledge, that's how we get to our fitness myth busting, if you will. I look at what I've done over the last 25, 30 years with clients. I look at what's working with clients, what's with other trainers. There's obviously some science involved. There's an airplane flying overhead, but hey, we're outside, what can you do? And the same thing applies to interpersonal relationships, our self-defense courses, things that I feel are really important. There's a lot of things that the overriding, the general consensus, if you will, has taught us to think and feel a certain way about males versus females, or violence versus protection. And I think it's a difficult road to tread, because with the way today's culture is, today's cancel culture, if you say something that goes against the consensus or the woke mob, if you will, even if you have data to back it up, you are instantly attacked and you're dogpiled on and you're called a fraud, and they produce ad hominem attacks like this guy doesn't know anything, this girl is fake, and it's really a big issue. So in the next couple of weeks or months, I'm going to be putting some articles together specifically based on reality versus fiction and self-protection, and also some ways that, since I'm a guy, I live in a male-centric vision in oftentimes a very non-male friendly environment, because it's okay to bash anytime you want to say a guy is stupid or incompetent or not necessary, or men are crap, or that you can say that with complete impunity. If you draw any conclusions other than that and try to draw any accountability to anybody else, then you get tons of scrutiny. And it's not always bad. I mean, if you say something, you should be able to have some data to back it up. That's the point. So one of the projects I'm working on is going to be a Protect and Lead Academy for men, and young men and grown men. Because my belief is, if you're a guy, then part of your duty in society is to protect those who are less strong than you. All right, another airplane. Here we go. So give me just a second. This one's right overhead. So one of my overlying missions in my self-defense journey was to develop the skill set to protect myself and also those in my sphere of influence who are not as able to protect themselves, whether it be other dudes, whether it be females, whether it be children. And as a bullied kid, I'm very sensitive to that, because I was, oftentimes I felt, I could stand up for myself, but I had no skill to do so. And with my self-defense skill over the last 30 years, I'm in a different place mentally when it comes to that confidence. So I want to share that. That's why I got into teaching, so I can empower others to have the same feeling of confidence. Those who don't have the strength can do so. In fact, our student note for our kids is, one of the lines is, I will help the weak to become strong. So not just help the weak or give to the weak or give to the less fortunate, but actually give them the tools to develop their own personal power. So as a man, then that's a position I'm going to really reach out to men's communities and really try to help men become the best version of themselves, stronger, healthier, more able to provide and protect and lead those are skills are important for everyone, but since I'm not a woman and I don't identify as one, I've never been a woman, then I will find other people who can serve that need better. But I know a niche that I can fulfill. And with self-protection, and for me, self-protection, and I've said this many times, self-protection and fitness are two sides of the same coin when it comes to the physical discipline role. You can be have the baddest death touch on the planet and know 10,000 ways to knock someone out, but if you don't have the conditioning to defend yourself in more than 10 seconds, then it's not going to be that useful. So with the men's group, is going to be fitness, self-defense, leadership skills, the ability to inspire others. That's, in my belief, what men are supposed to be doing with other men and the other people in the community. Now, having said that, I'm probably going to already draw fire. I believe in empowering women too. I've trained hundreds, if not thousands of women to be stronger too. That's a little bit different. That the course I'm doing is specifically for men through the men's eyes, and to navigate the hostility that's often manifested in our culture today, our Western culture today. Secondly, I'm going to be doing some really talking about making self-defense itself real. And some of the, again, I've been in martial arts for 30 years. I've been doing like Krav Maga for, it'll be 20 years in August. I've been certified to teach. And I have trained from some amazing people, learned a lot of amazing things. But oftentimes I don't think we really do those skills justice. So we're working a lot on really challenging those skills, testing the reality of it, talking about, how to make it better. Because one of the last things I want to do is convince someone they are confident and competent, and have them fall short because of something we just didn't prepare them for. Whether it's a violent assault or whether it's an aggressive verbal altercation, there are ways to handle it, and we can test that. Again, in the beginning, I believe in reading data and looking at charts and graphs. That's how my mind works. So that's how we're going to be steering the ship through our self-defense and through our fitness. Again, to me, they're not exclusive. I know a lot of guys who are in great shape and have the ability to be, I guess, dangerous, if you will, but they don't have the skill set to be dangerous. I know lots of people who have the skill set to be dangerous, to inflict harm on another human being if necessary, but they don't have the conditioning to do so. So that's a personal thing of mine. Not everybody agrees. Totally cool. There are lots of obese martial arts instructors out there who find a lot of fault with my methodology of saying that. Just like there are probably a lot of really buff dudes out there who think their self-defense skills are perfectly fine because they can bench press 400 pounds and they can squat 600. Those are great skills, great attributes, if you will. Strength is an attribute. So we'll get into that. So I hope you find some value in what we're coming up with. And if you don't agree with my mindset, it's totally cool. I'm not going to try to please everybody. I don't sell ice cream. I'm a martial arts self-defense instructor and a fitness coach. And I try to be a mentor for those who are looking for somebody to maybe listen to that can help them in their journey. Again, I want to make you a happier, healthier, harder to kill version of yourself. And that's really what I'm all about. So take a moment here and enjoy this cool scene. Mission Beach, the breakers. I don't surf, so I don't know if it's good surf or bad surf, but I see surfers out there. I would love to learn how to surf. I think it's a skill that I've lived in San Diego most of my life and I have no idea how to surf. Well, I have an idea. I just don't have the skill set to do so. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day. So this is Coach Jay from Mission Beach in San Diego, checking out, and I look forward to making you happier, healthier, harder to kill.